Hello everybody, RV living with the geezer. And I just got through at the vet getting Luna's heartworm pills. And I'm over here in Peaster, Texas. That's where the vet is. And so we're gonna do a little drive around to Peaster and tell you a little bit about it. That's one of the subdivisions right there across the street, you can see. And I'm just pulling out away from, it's a brand new convenience store, real nice, big, clean, lots of pumps and parking. It's called Greyhound Station, because their team is the Greyhounds, and that just happens to be the name of the team that when I went to school, the Bernie Greyhounds. But yeah, it's at Valero. Well, you can't see it, it's on the left now. But yeah, Peaster, it's not an incorporated town, but it's got a sort of a ETJ limits I saw on the map, and it just runs along this road and sort of branches off to catch some of these subdivisions. And I did a little research on it. Let's see if I can, shouldn't be too bad of traffic here. It was founded back in the 1870s, and they first called it Fremont. And then they changed the name to Peasterville, and then cut it down to Peaster. And yeah, like I say, it's got subdivisions here on the left and right of this road. And they're only showing the population, let's see, to be 651. So there's a lot of open country around here on both sides of the road, but it is building. As you can see, there's businesses going up, and it's only like 7 miles back the other direction into Weatherford, which is about 40,000 people. So you got everything you need in Weatherford. Now, if you go by the census for the school district for Peaster, it puts out, they say 6,000 people, but that's in their in the school district, which, you know, runs way out into the rural areas. So that's a big difference, 600 to 6,000. It was established back in the 1870s, and the people here are doing pretty good, evidently. It says median household income, $132,708. That's pretty good. That's pretty good money, comparatively speaking, you know. The U.S. is, the median household income is $77,000. So they're about $60,000 more. What that might be is, see all the open area around here? It's probably, they're counting these ranchers that most of them have natural gas on their wells, on their land up here. And that's gonna jack that average up real quick. Yeah. Poverty rate here is only 4.4%. The U.S. is 11.1%. So, yeah, you got some pretty well-to-do people living around Peaster, Texas. If you want to just keep that in mind. Let's see what a house costs here. Yeah, it reflects into home values. Median home value is $600,000, guys. And the U.S. is median home value in Texas is $367,000. So don't come to Peaster looking to buy a house unless you got some money. Let's turn here by this. I gotta stop at this Dollar General here after I drive around town a little bit. I gotta get a couple of birthday cards. Dollar General is the place to buy birthday cards. Right here, on the left, I got the phone in the holder, so I don't know if how good you can see it. Over there on the left is Peaster High School, the Greyhounds, and Boyd plays them tomorrow night in Boyd, and Peaster's pretty good. They're 7-1 on the year, so Boyd's gonna have they're gonna have their hands full tomorrow night. And see, I think there's a street down here behind the schools that you can wrap back around. This is all, to the left is all the gyms and football field. Here's some more of the school over here. I've been back here several times. Sonny and Remy and Lexi have played, all three of them have played back over here. I just missed my street that I wanted to turn on. So we can just, let's see here. Let's see, the old Geezer mobile is so small now, I ought to be able to whip a UE right here. Yep, there we go. Doesn't take much to turn this thing around. Let's see here. Now you get a look at there's a football field right over there. And I want to turn on this road. Let's see what else I got listed here. The income, we talked about that, and the house value. Poverty rate. Notable people. Robert E. Howard, come from Peaster, Texas. Does anybody know what Robert E. Howard is famous for? Let's see. Here's a baseball field over here on the left. Nothing fancy. Here's their bus. Here's the old bus barn. Yeah. Oh, they got nice blue. Look at the blue. They call those activity buses. Those are the ones they take on the games and field trips and stuff. I know all that, guys, because I drove a school bus for 10 years after I got out of the fire department. Did something really hazardous, drove a school bus. Here's part of an older neighborhood. Anyway, back to Robert E. Howard. I'm giving you time to look him up, to Google him. He is the creator of Conan the Barbarian. How about that? See, you learn something when you watch Geezer's channel. Yeah, and that's about all the info I have on Peaster. We'll just ride through this neighborhood and take a look at some of these $599,000 homes. I'm still not seeing it. Just like that other town we were in, Chico. It was Chico. Oh, here's a dog sighting. Well, that's a pretty dog. There was a guy just now in the vet's office that brought a dog in that he had just found. He was a little French bulldog. Had a collar on, but no tags. And they scanned it for a chip, and it didn't have a chip. So the guy said he didn't know what he was. He ended up driving off with him. Maybe he's gonna keep him, you know. But he had a collar but no tags. Cute little dog. And said he was running down the road, and that guy stopped and picked him up so he wouldn't get run over. I really respect people that do that. You know, that take time out to help an animal like that. Look at all these buzzards. Wow, can you see them? Right there? They're all over the place. One walking right in front of us. What are they eating on? Oh boy, they got a carcass of something. Looks like a deer. Yeah, Saturday, day after tomorrow's the beginning of hunting season. Look at this old building, guys. I'm gonna pull in here. Look at that old building right there. Wonder if this is private property. Nah, it's a road. Boy, that looks like an old schoolhouse. I bet that was an old schoolhouse. And then there's some neighborhoods over across the road, but like I say, it's not a big town. Right there's a little convenience store too. Regular $2.59, diesel $3.14. I saw regular the other day in Bridgeport at $2.39. Sure did. All right, guys, that does it for Peaster, Texas. So I'm gonna head on back towards Springtown now. And I gotta go to Tractor Supply. I cannot find a little electric heater I bought last year, and it was a good one. I bought it. It's the same type I had before, and this I can't find. I looked everywhere in my trailer and I can't find it, so I don't know what happened to it. But it was chilly this morning. So I'm gonna go to Tractor Supply and see if I can get me another one. So we're out of town now. Thanks for riding along, guys. Now you know everything there is to know about Peaster, Texas. Talking to you later. Adios. Bye-bye.